Hello, water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Scorpios who are new. Welcome in and happy birthday. We're still in Scorpio season, but welcome, water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm doing a general reading for the collective, but most of my readings are not date or time specific. This one is a little bit because we're in this 11/11 portal, which is followed by the full moon in Taurus. And there are a lot of important cosmic happenings, so I want to be sure to address it. So if you'll just indulge me for a few minutes, I do have some notes. October 31st, when Mercury went retrograde and upended my entire life. It usually doesn't, but it did this time. It still is. We know that the retrograde is all about reviewing, reevaluating the past. And then we start, but the 31st normally starts a 2-month period from October 31st to December 31st, which is called the void. It sounds kind of ominous. It's not. It's just there's a lot of intense transformational energies. So it's almost like walking around in a labyrinth or being blindfolded and trying to find your way out of a maze. But it's about going within. It's about going within, which the retrograde also has us do. It's about reflecting, reviewing, rethinking, reevaluating, all the re's. So it's like we're getting a double dose of that right now. And we're also releasing, that's another releasing old ways of being, old ways of thinking, and preparing for the rebirth and renewal. Those are more re's that comes with the new year. So that's what this 2-month period called the void is about. But this 11/11 portal is it's a portal of psychic power and abundance. So it's a very powerful, it's the most powerful day of the year in my opinion. A lot of people like the Lion's Gate. I like 11/11, but I see it a lot on the clock, so it's almost like confirmation to me. And just so we're clear, for those that don't know, when you see the number 11 just by itself, that's a master number, sacred master number. We don't reduce it, and it's usually a sign of creativity and intuition. So when you see 11/11 on the clock, if that comes up, or if you see that number a lot, it's confirmation that you're on the right path creatively and spiritually and intuitively. Now, put that in a date, 11/11, and now add up the numbers. 1111 equals 4. 4 is a number of stability, security. It's our material stuff. It's the structure in our world, which is all, unfortunately, sad but true, based on money and exchange of energy. I give you this, you give me this, I give you that. In terms of when I buy a shirt, I pay the money to get the shirt. You get where I'm going? And so what we have in 11/11 here is it's a divine, I'm reading my notes, a divine connection and co-creativity with source. So this is the period of manifesting, co-creating with your higher authority, with your higher power, with your higher self, using your intuition to guide you and allow yourself to be guided by while you co-create the next wave of prosperity and abundance in your life. Sets the tone for what's coming in this new decade, not just the new year. Although if you're watching this on 11/11 2020, that's fine too, and you get the double 4s. Right? If you do the numerology, it'll be a 44. Next year, it'll be a 44, which also don't reduce. I'm so excited for that. But let's go through this now. So after this portal, which is really important to be aligned for it, to do all the releasing you need to do, it's followed by this full moon in Taurus, which is grounded abundance. The moon is exalted in Taurus, meaning it's happy there. It feels most comfortable there. So it's going to be a new moon that feels easy breezy, but also grounded. Like it's the one full moon that may not keep you up all through the night. Imagine that. Anyway, I just wanted to share those little cosmic events so that you would know why I'm doing this reading. And I'm using the energy oracle. So I'm going to pull this card for the collective of water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh no. Okay, well, it's number 33, also a master number. And this is door to romance. See that little bird cage is open and all the hearts are flying out. But it was in reverse, water sign. So I don't want to tell you that I'm nervous, but I'm nervous. Oh, Laura, okay. Okay, so this is the underarching energy of your reading. It is what it is. I pulled the card. This card reverse indicates a delay or disappointment where love is concerned. In a present relationship, it could also be a sign of distance or separation. For some, the door to love may seem to have been shut for a long time, but the energetic universe is always in a state of flow or flux. Knowing this, you can work on making changes in your daily life that will bring more love into your experience. Remember to make yourself and your own happiness a priority. We talk about that a lot here, right? Self-love and coming home to yourself. That's the Lover's card. Encourage yourself and always acknowledge how valuable and deserving you are of receiving your own love and that of others. Such choices in your attitude and self-treatment will shift any old energy. What was I just saying? Got to release the old. Any old energy of self-dismissal, changing your core consciousness and all that you attract. So tell the universe you're ready for real love because you're finally willing to give it to yourself. Oh, I started out being really nervous about this card, but now I'm not. I just posted, I scheduled a post. It hasn't posted yet to my Facebook or my Instagram, and if you're not following me, I would love you to follow me, and because I do post all kinds of other stuff. I do 3-card. I have 3-card Thursdays, and I do Oracle pick-a-cards on Sundays over on my Facebook page and my Instagram, which I don't do here. So please follow me. The links are below. Anyway, I digress. This card I thought was going to be negative, and I prejudged it. It's not. It's saying if there's a delay in terms of love or romance, that's the universe stepping in to save your ass, because it's basically saying, yeah, no. You got to love yourself first. You've got to get it together for yourself. That's what this 11/11 portal, followed by this Taurus full moon. So it's basically saying if there's a delay or distance. Now, let's say that you have somebody who's, serving in the military, and that is a delay, that is a distance that's against both your will, but it's separation by design of career choice and service to country. That's a little different. I don't think that's what this is talking about. I think this is talking about feeling like the door to love is shut or stuck, or there's door number 1, door number 2, door number 3, and you keep picking the wrong door. There's something about that here that is telling you that you need to focus on yourself first and make the changes that are necessary to make in this 11/11 portal creatively, intuitively, with the help of divine source energy, to shift into self-love, to shift into your own awareness of your value. First to yourself, so that it shines out like a beacon and naturally draws back to you that which you reflect. I think it's a beautiful card. I really do. I don't. Oh wait, I missed a quick thought. The affirmation: as I open the door to my own self-love, I attract more and more loving tenderness to me. Oh, that's what I was saying. I got ahead of the reading. I should have just read it. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is a reading. I will let you know who the players are, but feel free to flip the characters. Don't force the reading. I'm posting. I am posting. Oh wait, let me just go ahead If you hear the fan on the computer, I apologize for that. Mercury has been toying with my technology, and I had to add an extra fan to keep my computer from overheating, which knocks out all my videos. And it's giving me the warning sign that it's about to do that. So I'm going to keep soldiering on. But here what I'm going to do is tell you not to force it. I do other readings, so check the other elements that represent your personal planets if this message doesn't speak to you. But if you came here for the title, there's probably a message here for you anyway. Doing the work. 8 of Pentacles is the underlying energy. This is a pet project. There's something about this that takes effort, your attention, your effort in the here and now, in the 3D world. Yes, you have to really work on yourself. This top row is representing the other person that is either in your life or on your path, whether you're with them or not. That represents them. This row represents you. And oh wow, my goodness, water sign. I could have it reversed, so if I read the top and you're like, ding, ding, that's me, fine. Just flip the characters. And this bottom row represents the connection. Oh, my goodness. All right. Oh, wow, water sign. Oh, my gosh. Deep breath. Okay. Now, when I do the extended, and the link will be below, right up top, it'll say, click here for extended reading. I will do some additional parts of the main spread and a full-on clarification of the entire spread. But for now, I'm just going to walk you through it and do a little bit of clarification up here, just to be sure we're all on the same page. So as I said, the underlying energy is about the work, is about this being an effort. This is something you're going to have to put your conscious attention on. This other person, it could be you. Presently, they're coming through as the High Priestess. That is Piscean energy. It's Neptune, it's dreamy, it's Neptune and the moon. There's some hidden aspects to the Priestess. She doesn't talk. This person may not be communicating with you. If this is you, you're not communicating. Okay, so I feel like this is presently, and the reason why I say that is because in this row, which would be you, water sign, you're coming through as the Hermit. Now, I could have it reversed, and this could be you in Priestess mode, and you could be dealing with an Earth sign, a Virgo. Pisces, Virgo here. But either way, these two characters in the tarot do not talk. They don't talk. They are on solitary journeys. The Priestess is internal. She's manifesting kind of like the Magician, but more with her connection to higher dimensions through her intuition and her ability to take in information and process it, and then puts out what she needs to put out in the world. But she does it very silently behind the scenes. The Hermit is also very solitary, but in a different way. This is going within. This is also going within, but the energies are a little different. This is more about self-reflection, the Hermit. This is the sage. There's sage energy, wisdom here, inner wisdom, going within, introspection. It's more about the person. This going within is going within to channel. This is more a channeling energy. That could be you. That's Pisces and Virgo coming through here. Now, surrounding this person up here, we have Four of Wands. That's twin flame energy. This person, if this is not you, if this is the other person, this is twin energy coming through right here. And you're not communicating. There's no communication, but we're waiting to see if we're going to move forward, or when there's going to be some motion, forward motion in the future, because the Chariot, this is Cancerian energy, so this could be you, this is water sign, or you could be dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now this happens to be the sign of Cancer in the Chariot, but we've got the High Priestess here, so we've got water, and it's all around this twin flame energy of the Four of Wands. Okay, so we have that. Now we've got this past energy for you here is Queen of Swords. This is like Cutting to the chase, getting to the truth, to the heart of the matter, cutting through all the BS. Trying to focused on getting clarity for yourself. This is air. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's air energy coming through in your past, but it's high vibration, meaning that the thought you've been giving, the clarity you've been seeking, you've been doing with integrity. There's integrity here. So this is a truth seeker. She's a truth seeker. A lot of questions, asks a lot of questions before taking action. Questions of self as well as of others. But what's coming up here in the future for you here, air sign, water sign, not air, water sign, is some resistance. This is this Seven of Wands. This could be some measure of protection. When I say self-protection, I don't mean like out on the streets. I mean protecting your heart, protecting your energy. And then in the connection, we've got, there's been a road, a path that this connection in the past, it's almost like, which way do we go with this? Has been that energy. It's trying to figure out the best way to proceed. So it's action, and that's fire, it's wands, it's action. And there's been a lot of work, a lot of energy being expended between the divine counterparts on this. It's been a serious endeavor, and right now it's moving slowly. Knight of Pentacles, this is not, we got no fast movement here. Even though this Chariot is on the horizon for this person, whoever this is up here, we'll have to see in the clarifiers whether it's moving fast or whether it's at a screeching halt. But right now, presently, there is movement, but it's slow moving. It's grounded, it's deliberate, it's planned. Every little T's being crossed, I's being dotted in terms of the action. But look what the reward is. Holy Grail, water sign. Here you go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So this is a beautiful, beautiful reading. And I really feel this door to romance coming up in reverse has the most important message to you. About making sure that the inside reflects what you want to show on the outside. What you're trying to attract to you, you have to first become. Yeah. Yes, attract to you what you want by becoming. You got to be this brand new cup of love. There's a lot of solitary, slow-moving energy, not talking, inward, co-creation with intuition and higher dimensions, inner work, going deep within and introspective, but also not talking, slow moving here. So I sense the frustration you may be feeling here with this reversed door to romance. But it is now by design of the divine. So it's Eight of Pentacles. We're working hard. Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, because we're working toward the stable. One more, please. Strength. Yep. Okay, you could be dealing with a Leo. I'm going to call the cast of characters Pisces, Virgo, Leo. Yeah. Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Leo. Oh, let me hold this the right way. So this underlying energy, this hard work is about the high vibration stability in the connection. Persevering, having courage, doing that work is hard, and you got to be brave. You've got to persevere through it, but it's going to pay off. mean, the Queen of Pentacles, that's a really beautiful energy. And now, and this is in your part of the lineup too here, water sign. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So there's grounded clarity. It's not just that you're up in your head. There's grounded clarity that brings you this strength, this perseverance that helps you keep moving forward, albeit slowly. But I'm really curious about the Chariot. That's the one I'm most curious about. Tell me more about the Chariot. Well, Spirit wants you to know you're moving toward your twin flame soulmate. Past, present, no talking, future, moving toward the twin. They're either moving toward you, you're moving toward them, but whichever way this goes, if you feel you're the one who's the High Priestess, that's fine. Just flip the script, and that the other person would then be in this hermited Virgo energy, not really communicating at all, but doing a lot of inner work. And then they or you, whoever this is, may, as soon as this Chariot starts to move, may get resistant, may defend, may feel threatened, may go, whoa, whoa, okay? But there's a breakthrough here. We know this is coming. I just love it. I love it. So let's look at that Seven of Wands. Let's make sure we understand it before we go into the extended. It's a Seven of Wands. Four of Pentacles, a little withholding, Wheel of Fortune, okay. So this is basically saying water sign. Gosh, I keep saying air sign. I just did that reading. That's why I'm talking to you, water sign. So you're defending against what you perceive might be somebody trying to come in and take your stuff. Take whatever you've built. And so this Four of Pentacles, there's some, pulling back here. There's like, wait a minute, not so fast. Look, the guy's like got a pentacle on his head. He's got one in his arms. He's got one under each foot. But if you look closely, the one in his arms, if you make that physical gesture, what's he really protecting? What's his greatest asset? His heart. So either you or this other person may feel defensive and resistant and a little bit nervous about giving over their heart. Guess what? Wheel of Fortune says, yeah, that's nice. We're going to make this happen. You hold on to whatever you need to hold on to, honey. We're moving this bad boy forward. See, Wheel and Chariot have a good thing going on, and they're bringing the twins together. Wow. I love this. So there's sort of destiny on both parts. It doesn't matter which player it is, or which person you are. Divine masculine, divine feminine, water sign, or whoever you're dealing with. And we've got everybody on the board here. It could definitely be an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be that Leo energy. Could be a fire sign. We've got Virgo, as I said, and Pisces here. I don't think the sign is going to really be, the telltale for you. I think it's the energy. There's wisdom here in whoever this is. If it's not you, water sign, then you're in priestess mode. But both of you are in presently working hard, channeling the inner Queen of Pentacles, persevering, having courage and strength to do so. Feels like there's a little defensiveness on the horizon, but that's going to be knocked out. There's Two of Wands in the past. Let me just check that out real quick. This is Two of Wands in the connection. Okay. Three of Cups. This may hint to a third-party issue, or this past energy here of making a choice might be between two people. This could also be making a choice that feels most joyful, that brings the happiness, something that can be celebrated. So it's got a little flavor of three-party here because you're both sort of separated from each other, not really in communication, but there's all this work going on by both of you, but also by the fates, by destiny, right? The chariot, the wheel, doing their level best to bring the twins together. And you're doing that as priestess if that's you, or they're doing that if they're a priestess, and you're doing that as hermit if that's you, or they're doing it. So it really doesn't matter. Okay, so when we go on to the extended, I'm going to pull a card, a main card spread with this deck, continuing the reading for the advice, like what to do, the strengths, challenges, or blocks to this connection, and the outcome, if there's any idea for timing of when this all might, when this wheel might kick into gear or the chariot might start to move, it would come out in that outcome card, or the clarifiers for it, and then I will finalize the clarification for the spread, okay? All right, water sign. I'm sorry if I called you air sign a couple times. I apologize for that. Sometimes I just see things and I get stuck on a word, but I know I've been reading for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio all along. Have no fear. I wish you a wonderful 11/11 and full moon in Taurus. If you're going to follow me to the extended, if this speaks to you and you want to know how it all plays out, the link to the extended is below. I'll see you over there. Till next time. Bye, water sign.